Perusa is a community of 164,000 people located an hour away from the major city of São Paulo in southern Brazil. Perusa's development was primarily linked with the establishment of the first cement factory in Brazil in 1926, which led to the arrival of thousands of migrants. The opening of the Purus Railway in 1867 further contributed to settlement in the valley. For over 40 years, the cement factory was the main economic driver in Purus until it shut down in 1980 after the workers went on a 7-year strike, the longest in Brazil's history.
Sao Paulo is home to a population of over 14 million people, making it the largest city in Latin America. This rapid urban growth caused problems of extreme poverty, forcing people to reside in favelas lining the outskirts of the city. Lacking of government support and neglect of human rights has led to severe issues of oppression, violence, and substance abuse in the community of Purus. Funding and infrastructure for public recreation and cultural programs in Purus is very minimal, if anything, non-existent, only furthering these issues. Leisure is recognized as a constitutional right. However, a variety of structural and socio-economic constraints limit its accessibility in these disadvantaged groups.
The leader of this innovation is Quilombak, which is a non-governmental organization located in Purus. Founded in 2005, Quilombak was created by a group of young people with a vision to provide a space for arts, leisure, and cultural expression in order to face the social issues that arise from living in the periphery of a large urban center. SENAC has also been involved with implementing a hospitality training program for the community. SENAC is a national agency that provides capacity building related to tourism. Additional stakeholders include the residents of Purus, the Guarani indigenous people, the Quixada Agency, the Landless Workers Movement, and the World Leisure Organization.
The innovation created by Quilombaki is enhancing human and community development through leisure access and cultural tourism. By reoccupying and redesigning spaces for leisure access, Quilombaki is working to create a more social inclusive place for their residents to live while also increasing opportunities for youth. Arts and culture are being used as alternatives to cope with the impoverishment experienced. While Quilombaki vision has been directed towards the local community, they are now also pursuing economic development and cultural preservation through tourism. Changing the narrative of perceptions of favelas is the forefront of these initiatives. With the goal to increase leisure access and growing tourism, Quilombaki has done extensive work to develop trails that highlight the cultural, historical, and recreational aspects of their community.
The first trail includes their street graffiti projects, a library, a hip-hop house, the Pandora Theater, and the cemetery. The second trail includes a visit to the abandoned cement factory, as well as the locomotive that was originally used to transport limestone to the factory. The third trail is a hike to the highest peak in São Paulo and visits the Guarani indigenous community. Lastly, the fourth trail visits the MST agroecological farm. MST is a large social movement across Latin America formed by workers who are experiencing inequality in rural areas. They now have a mission to obtain land and grow food for a sustainable future.
This case study can be used by similar communities or favelas that are looking for programs that will enhance community development. Programs such as street graffiti, library activities, hip-hop lessons, and the theater production are primarily being used to increase leisure access for residents, but also have provided the secondary benefit of offering experiential cultural tours for visitors. A key to success for Quilombaki was relationship building within the community and in-depth planning. Extensive work towards developing partnerships and evaluating the needs of residents was also crucial.